Hey, guess what, guys?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
We're live. And what that means is we're recording at the moment, and we have the whole family over here.
Yay!
But
Woo!
this is the Dros family podcast.
Intervention. Just kidding.
Mom and Dad, we love you.
We love you.
Hello.
And we do. It's true. It's true. But hey, what?
We're keeping this PG? 13.
Why do you have
Probably.
Well, I was making sure for Keith. You know how Keith gets.
Oh, Keith.
He's got that Air Force hair in him. I mean,
Okay.
a hair of the
So,
dog.
Here's what we're gonna do. Eddie needs. Hold on a second. We're working here, folks. Take a look. This is live. This is real time.
Wait, is this live?
No, it's not live.
Oh.
We are on Facebook Live.
All right, so we're
Facebook
keeping
Live.
this.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. They're all sitting at home right now.
Howdy.
Yep.
Hey.
Howdy.
Anyways, here's what we're doing here today because of Mom and Dad. We're here to celebrate 40 years of marriage, 40 years of Jarosing, 40 years of a growing family. So this is awesome. Guys, thanks for sitting down and just chatting a little bit about the family. So
Yeah.
we're just going to banter here a little bit about some of our favorite memories of growing up as a Jaros. And in just a little bit, we're going to have the in-laws come in along with the kids for a double dose of awesome and chaos.
Double
Because the
dose.
kids are especially
Double dose.
Chaotic.
frisky at the moment. So, all right.
Frisky.
So what are some of your favorite memories from growing up? We'll start in South Buffalo first.
Ooh. I remember
South
nothing.
Buffalo.
Well, there was the time that everybody thought I was kidnapped.
Missing. You were just missing.
Kidnapped, missing.
I remember.
I couldn't
remember.
take a nap on the front porch in peace.
I think we had the whole neighborhood looking for Mel. And she had her little garter on her head.
No, I didn't. I
I
wasn't
think this
that
was
young.
post Garter.
Yeah,
Post
was
garter.
just-
I had hair at this point.
I was
I
still
think
bleeding from the roses.
This was still after that. We got to work on our time frame, guys.
Okay, so Mel first
I
got
was alive,
lost.
so
Was that... Mel got lost. Then
That was
I found the
89.
rose bushes.
No, you found the rose bushes earlier than that, didn't you? I don't know. We were kids. How were we supposed to keep a timeline?
I don't know.
All right,
but I feel
who
like we're
got
both
saved
wrong.
by the Newfie when he
I
broke
saved-
through the fence?
No. I saved you from Toby.
Yeah,
Toby.
No, I wasn't even born yet with this story. One of you guys, they probably lied to me. Maxim broke through a fence and ate a German Shepherd.
Yep, they lied to you about that one.
Oh.
We're alive.
Yeah, you were
Oh, I
alive.
was alive.
We threw you in the truck bed.
You were the
Story time.
sacrifice.
So there we were playing in the playground. Playing at the park. And then all of a sudden, we had Toby, the
Toby.
Not the neighbor.
the
The dog.
German Shepherd, like husky mix,
Mhm.
and just still a little pup, but he was terrorizing the neighborhood. So every time Toby got out, you hear the neighborhood like cry out, "Toby's loose!" And so
It really
I
was
had
like
Keith out in the park. I had Keith out in the park, and I hear Toby's loose, and I see him enter into the park, and I have Keith, who's just a little. I couldn't run with you that little, and I couldn't carry you either because I was still.
Why did you have him?
I was taking my little brother out for a park.
Yeah,
I was
Liv.
that kid.
Yeah, Liv.
Keith is
So
going to be
I put Keith
sacrificed.
up into a tree. I don't know why I was thinking this was a great idea, but I was like, if I can store Keith up in the tree, Keith, you stay, and I'm going to run. And so I take off running to the house to try to get help. But then Toby,
You left him in the park by himself?
yeah, I put him up in the tree. He was fine. He wasn't getting down from there. Well, anyways,
Just sees
What
me
is he,
fall,
like Ulysses
fall in the
size back
background
then?
off the tree as you're running away.
10 or 11-year-old Adam is running through the park. You know, Toby zeroes in on me, starts chasing me across the street and down our driveway. And I get to the end of the driveway, and Toby's like nipping at my heels. I open up the gate, and I say, "Maxim, get him!" And Maxim, who is just sleeping on the sidewalk, whips up, and all of a sudden, bared teeth goes after Toby.
Hip checks
And
him into the window.
yep,
I don't think
What
I
does
did
he do?
this.
Broke the
The
window.
extent of that
smashes him
story.
into the basement window, breaks the window, and then chases him right out of like down the driveway.
How do
I
I
didn't-
didn't know this story?
I didn't know that whole
And
story.
what happened to Keith?
I fell out of the tree.
No, we put Keith in
That
the-
explains a
a
lot.
A few hours later.
I landed on a root, and that's why I have the hole in my
Put him
chest.
in Dad's truck bed.
Adam laid me on a knot, so I was there for a few hours, and that knot grew into my chest. That's why I have the hole.
Yeah,
As
Keith
I was
became
developing.
one with the tree. No, Toby really was a terror. It was
I don't
like
really
the
remember
floor is
Toby.
lava, and you have to like jump up on the highest thing that you could find to get away from him. He was a
Right.
nutcase.
Do you guys remember doing like the obstacle course through the backyard, and we had to climb on like the kennel on the outside of the kennel, and then climb on the roof
Oh yeah.
of
Yep.
like the shed, and then back around?
Yep.
Neighbor's garage.
Maxim.
That was like a
He
backyard.
dog.
That
All
kennel,
the f-
though,
The-
that was a maze, and it was a fort at the same time, filled with poop.
Do you think that it was a lot smaller than we remember it being?
It was probably smaller
It
than
seemed like
what
a fortress.
the parents have for a kennel now, wasn't it? Or was it around the same size?
No, I mean the
It was
backyard was small.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
taller.
wasn't
Yeah,
big.
it was taller.
I don't think it's a big.
But Dad had all his roses.
Yep.
Oh, remember the basement room where the sun would come through the curtain, and it had all the like shelves in there, and we'd hide in the shelves.
Yes.
Do you remember the one like right at the bottom of the
hide and go
stairs?
seek.
Where Dad had all his records.
But
I
it
don't
was like
remember the lights,
I
but-
remember no, like the sun would come through the basement window, like through the curtain, and you would. It was like one of those first times that I always noticed dust float. Like when you'd see the dust float, I'm like, it's magical.
Core memory.
Core memory, bing. Yeah, that
That
was
was a
good.
good time.
That was a good. What else in South Buffalo?
I remember the attic.
Oh yeah.
Going
I
up
remember
into
the
the-
Oh,
attic.
dude, the attic was
How
so
come
good.
that was never an apartment? That would have been cool. Because it kind of was like its own.
Nah,
third
it
floor.
was like I don't think you could.
It had
I mean, you
separate
could
rooms back
finish
there.
it, but-
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if I mean the floors were pretty rough. I mean, you'd have to
Yeah.
like refinish it and
We had
probably
all the
put some good
Halloween
supports in there.
decorations Up there.
It had a
But yeah,
very
it was so
distinct
fun.
smell.
Oh,
I remember
Yeah, it did.
Dad's Conan comics that were up there.
And the Coke belt,
Conan the
the
Barbarian.
I don't
Coca-Cola
even know what that is.
belt buckle.
What happened to
I
him?
don't remember a thing.
I think they got disappeared.
yeah, you wouldn't remember
got
too much of South
disappeared.
Buffalo.
Mom disappeared them.
I feel like Dad's watching
Driving
this
to
right
Florida?
Now going, yep.
In the pickup truck,
Oh yeah.
and all of our stuff being in garbage bags for one of the trips.
That was in
Getting
DC.
lost. Yeah,
Oh, that was DC.
No, it was DC, and then we went.
Yeah, we
to,
did same thing for Florida.
It's the same trip.
Oh, I was
There you go.
thinking
We did
96.
Myrtle Beach.
No, Myrtle Beach. Yeah, which
On the
I
way
never.
back, we hit up DC.
Yes, I remember going to
I
DC.
don't think I was around for that one.
You were in the
Yeah.
truck
You were young,
for Universal
but yeah, doing all
Studios.
these things in the
Oh yeah, because we got that picture with what's the mouse?
mouse.
Yeah, like
You guys keep talking.
something
for a
goes
second. Hold on.
west.
Okay.
50 goes west.
Oh, Fievel goes west.
Yeah, we got the creepy
don't remember
picture
that.
with the mouse.
Rockadoodle.
I think my earliest
what?
memory
Mm-hmm.
doesn't even kick in until Puritan.
My earliest memory, fun fact, is the day that Keith was born. I wrote my senior memoir as one of my memories was
What?
when Keith was born. I don't have any memories
Oh, I thought you said
before
you wrote
the
your
day that you
senior
were born.
I
memoir
think we thought
when
you
I
were
was
going to
born.
be a girl.
Well, do you remember
Yeah,
Dad
that's the
sitting
only
us
name
all
that I
down
remember.
and
Abigail.
we took bets of whether you'd be a boy or a girl, and he promised that he'd get us the candy bar. But then he showed up with candy bars for all of us anyway because we had a new sibling. So whether we were right or wrong, we got Milky Ways.
Hanging out.
All
Hey,
the chocolate.
Wasn't it Grandma that watched us?
I think.
Melanie.
No, I think like
I think
weren't
Grandma
Mark
or
and
Aunt
Kathy
Rose.
there at one point for one of the kids?
One of the kids. I mean,
Well,
I was
either
only
you're-
there for one of the kids.
you were. You weren't there when you were born. Just
No.
kidding.
I was
Remember
busy
going
being
to,
born.
Casanova?
Oh,
The
yeah?
creek
Oh
with,
yeah, the
Pops?
creek. And
We have those
cheerleading in the
pictures of
park.
that.
Or free lunches where I always got stung by a bee.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
When
Both
when
at
the
Kaz
free
and
lunch
down
would be
over at-
the juice was frozen and you had to like wait for it to
Chelsea.
melt.
Yep.
Stick the
Yep.
stick the straw in. And then there was this one time when I think you were doing football, and I don't know if I might have been done with cheerleading or we were just hanging out waiting for Ryan to be done with football. But Mom brought like old wallpaper to Kaz, On the-
yeah. And we draw on the back
and
of it.
she would just roll it out, and we would draw on the backs. Everybody would get outlined. It was so much fun. It was so cool.
Mom was always creative when it came to keeping us entertained.
Well,
Sure.
had to wrangle us somehow.
Puppets. Mom would always make the sock puppets.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, sock puppets.
Sewing buttons with the eyes. And those were awesome.
Or the random wood shapes Mom would get from whatever. It would be
Yeah,
like
where
a
did
wooden
those come
egg
from?
or a pyramid or a cone, and we just paint them.
Oh, the random wooden things.
Or those books that you guys would make me do. Where it had math questions in it, and it would get a gold star, and I'd never get the gold star.
Yeah, you weren't very good at math.
You did it.
Yeah, I was just there.
Good.
Oh, there was this one time
You did
when I
good.
came home from school, and Dad still when I left for school had a giant beard. Still had a beard, and I came home, and we used to have the computer desk right up front.
Yeah, by the door.
And I walked in, and Dad turned around in the chair, and I from behind it, he was Dad. Turned around, and he was not Dad anymore because he didn't have a beard, and I thought he was some stranger. But I was like, "Hi, Dad," and then he turned around. I'm like, "Do you know where my dad is?" Dad.
I have a similar story to that, except I was home while he shaved his beard and came out of the bathroom, and I was like, "Where's my dad?" He's like, "It's me."
You were home. You watched it happen. You're like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah. I remember one time I was playing ballerina, and Dad was like right behind me, and I kicked him in his bad knee. I will never forget the way that he just crumpled down. He was so mad at me.
Oopsies.
Dad had to deal with me and Keith at home while Mom went to school, and you guys were in school.
Yeah,
I don't know how he did it.
the Disney trip.
Which one?
Well, first was Universal
Mhm.
because that scared me
Ooh, with King
into
Kong.
submission for when Disney happened. And I jump on the monorail, and I was so scared that
He jumped off,
I jumped off. Actually, I jumped off a few rides.
and then you went on Haunted
What did
Mansion
you
and
jump
jumped
off of?
I jumped off. Look,
And
King Kong wrecked me. Okay, it was
Adam's a
terrifying.
baby.
I mean, we got to give
Adam's
Dad
a
credit
chick.
for going to Disney.
If I had a kid that was just like abandoning ship and I had
chicken.
3 other
Major
children,
chicken.
I would want to kill you.
Keith goes
I'd
on
be
all
like,
the
"What are you
rides.
doing?"
Adam doesn't go on the rides.
I don't know many rides.
Look,
One adult and
So
one
bad.
kid just keeps running off.
Stop
I would
running
lose
away.
it. You'd needed a leash.
Adam just
Yeah.
bailed.
One of those backpack things with the leash on it.
No, then we did the music video. The Don't Worry, Be Happy.
That was a good one.
and we could probably do a little
Drop it in there.
little drop.
And then
here.
we brought home that ventriloquist Mickey Mouse for Keith and
Man,
Mom.
I forgot about that.
Remember, it's like a 4-foot tall Mickey Mouse.
I don't think he liked it at first.
Keith remembers it.
I don't remember.
Remember,
any
you could
Mickey
put
Mouse.
your hand in his back and be like,
It had like a stick
You
on the
remember that?
hand.
Maybe. Do we still have that?
No.
"Oh, the only family trip we ever did together was
remember that.
1998 Disney."
Yep.
No, Keith didn't go on that trip.
No,
Not that
when
one.
we went,
Not 1996.
Oh,
98.
98.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, because then we did Vegas as a family, but Adam stayed home. Wow.
Oh yeah, and he got eaten by ticks.
Wow.
that ticks.
Fleas.
Please.
So the only time we all went
Ticks
on
would've been
a
way
trip as
worse.
a family was
Ticks would've
1998.
been way
you'd
worse.
have Lyme disease.
Although
When
the
Keith
fleas were
had
pretty
rubber
awesome.
gloves put on his head
Yeah,
and hands because he was being
wasn't
a
fun.
sourpuss.
I
all
was
the time.
not being a sour.
Yes, you were. That's why they did that.
They.
We talk about Polynesian.
Yep, Keith was having his grumpy face.
Oh, no. That's
His
not what
grumpy
happened. You guys
face.
don't even
Let's
know
just
what
talk
happened.
about the fact
You
that
guys don't even know what happened.
We watched it.
They
We're
did that to
walking
Keith.
in.
This is where we can clear the record. What happened, Keith?
We're all walking in as a family, and Goofy was walking by, and he
And Keith-
slapped me in the back of the head. But no one saw it. So I was mad, and you guys won't believe me.
What Keith leaves out is that Keith punched him first.
Did I kick him?
No, no.
Oh,
Goofy
Did
slapped
you
me in
really
the
hit
head.
that?
Keith is like 5 years old at this
Keith
point.
doesn't
Do we
know.
really
Keith's
trust
making it up.
his
Keith's
memory?
making it
it's all truth.
And then Keith gets thrown on the grill.
Yep, and then they threw me on a grill. And they
Put
put
another
the
shrimp
hot
on the
oil
Barbie.
to make the thing go higher and splashed up onto me.
Does no one else think that it's super weird that Disney would do that to a little kid?
No,
No, it's funny.
that's
They don't
back
make
here.
Disney
Right.
like
It's
they
a
used to.
memory.
That's a memory.
It's a
Keith
memory,
remembers
but
it.
if you
I do
think back
remember
on
that.
it, it's kind of like
Wait,
It
is
made
that
him
my
smile.
earliest memory?
intense.
What
It
year
made
was
him
that?
smile.
98.
98.
Yeah, you'd be like 4.
Oh, it's 4. Oh, that's not my earliest memory, though.
Trying to think of the. Oh, when Adam was walking Maxim? Was that in Orchard Park?
That was Orchard Park.
That was Orchard Park.
With the snow?
Yeah, Orchard Park.
Adam was walking, and then Maxim decided to book it, and Adam's holding on and just goes, whoop! Gets dragged across the yard. And I think Dad's laughing at you the whole time.
Yeah. Well, that was teenage Adam, angsty Adam,
Mhm.
already
Oh,
angry.
we
And
could
so
do a whole
that-
show on Adam in the teenage years.
Yeah,
breakaway
take up a huge,
breakaway session.
Start waking
chunk
them
of
up.
time.
Favorite memory of Orchard Park. Adam takes his paintball gun out, starts shooting it down
That's
the hall. at
whose
Liv,
favorite memory?
And Mom comes over.
I don't
Ryan,
think that's a
Mama Bear
favorite.
Mom
Adam's
comes over
gun
and
got
breaks
broken.
it over her knee. Yells at Adam.
Rightfully
Well,
so.
I had it coming.
Yeah.
I did.
How many times
The
have you
only
kicked a hole in
appropriate
the wall
response
in
Mom
the
could have is
upstairs?
snapping the gun in half.
Yep.
That hole.
No, I only kicked it once, and then maybe like 2 punches.
Adam kicked it a bunch of times.
Keith, do you remember being tossed off your bed and having your tooth go through your lip?
I don't.
No,
Actually.
Adam.
But then you had that Dalmatian. I was trying to be nice.
Oh yeah.
What year?
You fell.
You fell
You fell, right?
Oh.
off the bed and hit your face.
So
Oh,
what actually happened?
Adam shoved you.
Is this
into the-
another goofy smacking you in the
He
back
just
of the head?
were you playing, and then he just
Adam was mad.
No, we were roughing
Adam
ar-
just didn't
no,
like
no,
you.
no. We were roughing around. We were horse playing around and wrestling.
He's
playing
3.
around with a 2-year-old.
I wrestle with Wyatt. I just learned my lesson that I just can't go so hard. But then poor Keith, like just fell the wrong way, and
Tooth went through lip.
did my tooth go through
Really,
my
it
lip,
was
or
all
just
because
pinched
Keith
in
fell
between the
wrong.
wood and my tooth?
No, you gotta get stitches.
But my tooth never came out.
Right.
No, it didn't come out. It went right through the skin.
but then when you went and had to get
Keep it going.
stitches, they
Trying
put
to clear
stitches
up
in
now.
your like Dalmatian dog to match it.
That was
My
my
Dalmatian
Dalmatian dog.
No, not Dalmatian.
But
no, chocolate.
No,
Oh,
that
that's
was
your
for
hernia.
That was my hernia.
You
No,
had
but
the
they
Band-Aid?
also like on one of the Dalmatians. I could have sworn they not the Dalmatian.
It was a
One
Dalmatian.
of them they did with
But
like
it was
a
my
stick.
Dalmatian.
It was Sissy's Dalmatian.
But
Okay,
I
okay,
loaned it.
look. So we spent a number of years in South Buffalo,
Yes.
and then we moved into Orchard Park,
And it was like a
Aw.
castle. The amount of space we had.
right? Let's talk about that, because this is actually kind of a memory of the parents leaving the house too. Right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
has been a good number of years.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And
Mhm.
let's talk about when we first moved into Orchard Park. So we left South Buffalo and left our friends behind, left the school behind, St. Teresa's, and then
Years later, I met one more friend from kindergarten, Tanya. Just kidding.
Tanya.
Tanya.
The church rallies.
Well, I remember
Plug.
the very first day it was raining. You guys had already been to the house. I was the last to kind of make my way down to the new house, and we had the TV, and Dad backs up into the garage. Probably the only time the truck has ever been in the garage, and brought the TV inside, and we ordered Chinese food and sat on the dining room floor with the
Over there?
table that wasn't set up yet.
Oh
and
yeah, the
all
the
just ate Chinese food.
pedestals weren't up yet.
Yep. And then we got
remember
to go
that.
pick out our bedrooms, and
What do you
we picked the one closest to the stairs, and I thought it was so interesting having a staircase in a house. Never knew what that was like. So, yeah, that's my first memory day at the house.
My first memory at the house, before kindergarten, I think. This might go back as early as I can remember. Waiting at the window, but not being tall enough where I had to stand on shoes to look up over the window, and then waiting for you guys to come home on the school bus.
That's when we were
think
still
that's as
taking the
early
short
as I
bus
can go.
to school.
Yeah, when you were at St. Teresa's still.
Yeah, when we first moved and we were still on the short bus,
think
taking
that's as
our
early as it can.
taking our little selves over to St. Teresa's.
Yep.
From
Yeah.
OP.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Like no two front teeth. Hey guys. And his hair went like right here. His bangs would go like right to here. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. The bowl cut. It was practically a bowl
We
cut.
all remember that. The macaroni photo.
And then
Yeah,
your
that
hair
girl-
just kept growing.
Yeah.
With
the one
He looked
photo
so
the parents have of
presidential.
any of the children is Keith's macaroni photo.
What else did we do when we first moved? Well, we just talked about it, like how Maxim like just walked out into the front yard with all the dandelions and just like hung out, and was just
Yep.
like, "This is the life. This is the life."
All the dandelions.
Oh,
the
yeah.
dandelions. And then it
Everywhere.
was always wet back then. It was always like
A pond.
a big pond.
Even to this day, it's
Well,
still
you
a
know,
swamp
it gave
back
us a
there
lot of
until,
fun
like,
times
August.
doing mudsliding.
Or playing football in the backyard.
Ooh.
Or capture the
Football.
flag.
Capture
Or
the
Spud.
flag.
I go seek in the dark.
Hide and
In the
seek in the
basement?
dark.
Ding dong
Yeah.
ditch.
When
Colin.
yeah, when Colin got shoved into the dryer, and Adam, who turned on you?
That was me.
Ain't
Yep.
Adam team, Bob? Adam shoves Colin in. Go in here. Hide in here. No one will find you.
He could have.
And then he turns on the.
Like, it just
on
took a
the
couple of
dryer.
rotations. That's it. And I let him out after that. I didn't
But
wanna
that's
cook him.
more than once.
I don't want to cook him.
Well, so here's the thing. We got a shmoo. She's making her way over here. She's just gonna end up.
Shmoo's gonna shmoo.
Shmoo's gonna shmoo.
Alright. Oh,
Happy Moon.
I wonder what
Happy
this just looked like on the recording. All of us going.
Careful, Shmoo. Yeah, she would have learned what gravity was.
That's true.
so
Do you
we
guys
could
remember?
We could spend hours going back and forth on
We
those.
can.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
So-
true.
So
Well, we'd had so many big like life events. I mean, Mom and Dad hit their 25th anniversary at the house.
Yep.
that's a
They
good.
hit.
You mean for Dad to color that?
No,
Dad's calling right now.
Dad's going.
Mom
Hey, Dad.
graduated when we were in the new house.
Yep.
We all graduated while we were in the new house.
Yeah, I started
proms.
kindergarten that same year that we moved.
Prom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Brendan stayed with us for a while.
Brendan did stay with us. Yeah.
We had
Yep.
baby Zammies.
Oh yeah, we had the pups.
Zammies.
We had Maxim, Mason,
Maggie.
Maggie.
Oh,
Ike, Buttercup.
Buttercup,
Yeah.
Lots of pets.
Ike,
The hamsters. Gerbils.
Okay.
Ike Patton,
I got
we had a
Ooh,
lot
the
of good
great
memories,
truck.
right?
Lyle.
A lot
Yep.
of good memories. But let's talk about a couple of good memories with Mom and Dad. I think that 25th anniversary was a great night. Who remembers it?
I do. And I feel like it was such a big, kind of sporadic or last minute kind of put together when we all went out to dinner, but everyone got dressed up and Mom, was super excited and we got all those pictures and put in the nice picture frame for them. And it had been a while since we'd gone anywhere really
went to
nice
David's, right?
as we got older. Yeah, it was David's, but we really hadn't gone out to eat as a family somewhere really nice like that in a long time, just all of us. So I remember that being kind of, a lot of importance behind it. So it was a good memory.
I remember taking the pictures outside. That like golden hour.
Mm-hmm.
with the pine trees,
with the pine
the
trees
next
and
door
that.
neighbor's pine
Yeah.
trees.
I
Yep.
have to find that picture. Maybe I can put it up here.
I think.
Mom and Dad
They have
have
it
they
in
have
the
a picture of them in the picture frame. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
in the
Good.
dining room. Excuse me.
Well, speaking of memories, every weekend, or I don't know how many times we went to Olive Garden
Ooh yeah,
with the fam.
Olive
Oh,
Garden.
Olive
You
Garden.
get Olive,
We'd always
Olive,
get ready. Dad comes home.
Wait,
from
do you guys
working at
remember
Moog, and
Dad
I
would write down different places and we'd pull it out of a hat of where we were going to go to eat that night?
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
Or when he would do.
Oh, the door. What was the door thing?
what's it called? Dad knows exactly what we're
Let's
talking
make
about
a-
as he's watching.
Let's make a
this.
deal.
Let's make a deal in the
that's for
summertime.
presents. He didn't do that for dinners.
No, he did. Well, he did
He
it
would
for,
do it for, like, choosing
things
Yeah,
to do
choosing.
in the summertime when we were all on summer break, and then sometimes it'd be an ice cap, or sometimes it'd be do the dishes or take the dog for a walk.
Or read a Wall Street Journal article.
Don
Yep.
Pablo's.
Ooh, we did do Don Pablo's.
Oh,
Yeah, we would.
Kelsey's.
Kelsey.
Man, we could talk about Kelsey's all day too.
I know.
That's a
Well, I
memory of
remember
them.
before I even had, before I had a car and I was, still living at home and I would have to borrow Dad's car, so I would drive him to work all the way out to Moog, and then I would drive to Bed Bath
In
and
the red
Beyond and work
Pontiac?
in the G6, the red
Yeah.
G6, and then I'd go and work my shift at Bed Bath and Beyond, get out at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, go pick Dad up at Moog, and then we'd go to Kelsey's and I would get my chicken fingers, fries, and a lemonade. And sometimes a Red Bull, which was not the
Oh, yeah.
greatest thing to be drinking at like midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah, I mean, I loved going to Kelsey's. Those were so fun.
Yeah.
So then we started getting married,
Mm-hmm.
right?
No.
Oh,
Well, I got two
Wait, who got
memories.
married?
I got two memories
Kidding,
with the
kidding.
parents.
He's got two memories.
okay.
Dad take me to the fair for the early bird special. No one was there. Get all the rides for free, cheap. And then Mom making those apple pies with the candles, making it freaking cozy in the house. I don't know what it
yeah.
was,
It was.
but it was
Yeah.
so
Mom was
cozy.
doing her fall setup.
Yeah, it hit the
False
candle.
setup.
But Mom
Mom
when
was
she
the
would set up for
original
Christmas
basic.
or
Yep.
fall, it was just like,
the prayer meetings, right? So like the prayer meetings.
Oh,
always
yeah.
the candles. It smells like
Oh, and the
brownies.
truckload of
And
donuts.
really hoping that, truckload
And
of
the
donuts
brownies.
and the brownies, yeah.
Yeah, brownies.
But
The
then
only thing we didn't like was
Saturday morning dishes.
rotation.
that would cause
Oh,
the biggest
dishes.
fights.
dishes.
Dishes
was
caused
World War.
every fight in the house.
They really did.
Yeah, I feel like we could move
Built
on to another
character.
topic. I have PTSD.
Yeah. But yes, Adam. Marriage.
Marriage.
Marriage is what it does. It's what brings us
together.
together.
Too much.
today. Yes. So then we all started getting married. But here's the thing.
Mhm.
Ryan started us off with a little crawdad.
Little crawdad.
Little crawdad.
Little crawdad. But
Yep.
here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring up the in-laws, and we're going to get them into the conversation. Actually, I think Ashley's on the side feeding Ulysses. So
Okay.
let's start bringing them in. Brian, Kelly, come on up.
Come
up,
on
y'all.
down.
So it's not just us, but we also have everybody else here, along with the kids. And
Make some room here.
we're going to have a great conversation with them. And
Don't be weird.
what's that?
Ryan, hot mic.
Yeah, we're going to bring them up. I'll grab them. You come on up. I'll grab the kids.
Ryan
But this
is not
conversation
great.
continues with the in-laws.
Come on, Ryan. Come on up, Ryan. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, how you doing? Stay top on it. Take my mic. Brian, sit next to me. Hey, Brian. Welcome to Adam. Hi. Adam, go. I've seen not at any point during this conversation. What is that? Get ready for some craziness. Happy moon, happy moon. What, are you pointing at your future self? I didn't even know you were there. You're snuck in so quietly. You don't know me? I know you. Oh, see, crazy. Somebody's fighting. Somebody's fighting the whole time. Where's your toes? Where's your camera? Are you on camera, Liz? Yeah. Okay.
Shalom alaikum. Is this everyone?
We're missing Craw and
Yeah, we're
Ulysses.
just missing a little crawdad, so she can join us in a minute. There we go. Okay, now we've got. Okay, now we have a heck of a family picture here. And Craw's going to join us in just a second.
This is true.
But in-laws, let's hear your story. What is it like marrying into the Dros household?
Well, the first time I met everyone, Keith had his shotgun out. And,
I did not.
yes, you did. You certainly had your shotgun out when I came.
You and Scott. Yep.
Wow.
Wait, were we just?
It was the Super.
I came over to watch the Super Bowl,
Yep.
and you had your shotgun out.
I think we were just cleaning it from shooting that day.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, that's not really the point.
I haven't been out since where you and your father have been using your shotgun.
Well, that leaves quite the
This is
impression.
a good point.
That's a good point. And we got
And what
Okay.
else happened at that Super Bowl thing? The car commercial.
Oh.
Oh.
Without knowing they were
Yeah,
making
no,
fun
no,
of his
no,
car.
no, no, no.
Because it was a Prius.
Yep.
Well, that's a very unfortunate first
Definitely,
interactive.
definitely Ryan's kid right there.
Is
Yep.
it unfortunate though? I mean, that's a story. But, you know, that I'm into.
Yeah,
that.
but like I'm cringing over
Wait.
here.
Did we explain the story?
What was that? Which story?
Did someone explain the car story?
Oh, there was a commercial for a Prius on, and
And it was like the action Prius,
whatever
Oh,
it was,
yeah.
I don't know.
car chase Prius or something commercial.
But, they didn't appreciate the commercial.
Yeah. It was like
Yeah,
the commercial ended and everybody just kind of looked like Ryan. I think it was just
I
Ryan
think it
and
was
Dad
mostly
looked.
Ryan, actually.
Yeah,
looking
we
at each
were
other.
roasting the car.
Nobody's driving a Prius in a car chase. And me and Brian are just looking at each other laughing because we're like,
Well, have you been in a
If
car
anybody
chase?
looks out.
Was the statement false?
I have not been in a car
True?
chase.
All right.
I've never been in a car chase.
Got a craw.
We got a craw. Now look at now. This is a family.
This is
That's
a
a
family
full house.
photo. 40
That's a full
years
house.
with their parents, and look at all that it's come to be.
Okay, so who's next?
Craw.
Craw. What is it like marrying into the Dros house?
The Dros family? Great. The biggest thing was moving to Buffalo from Louisiana and never seeing snow before, ever. And yeah, I remember, so when I met Ryan, we were working at Disney World, and it was the year of the October storm, and they were playing it on TV, and they showed Chestnut Ridge, and Ryan's like, that's where I live. And I was like, you can't live there. People can't live there. How do you drive? Like, how do you do anything with all that snow? So now I say I live where people don't live. And I've been here since 2009. And obviously this family is great because I I've been here for so long, and you guys are just so welcoming, and you're the best. And, yeah, so love you guys.
Aw.
We love you.
We love you, Craw.
All of that.
Yeah, Kelly, you're up.
Oh.
Well, I don't have a story as traumatizing as Brian's. There were no shotguns involved when I met the Giroux family. But yeah, I met everyone, I think, one by one. I didn't meet everyone all at once until my first Sunday dinner. And then every time after that, I love being part of this family because there's just always something to do. There's always Sunday dinner, there's always birthdays and going to Mickey Rats.
Birthdays.
There's never a dull moment.
Never-ending birthdays.
More birthdays.
There's a
I
lot
did
of
have to
birthdays.
explain Keith
What?
telling everyone I had salami legs when I...
That's such
Oh,
a
yes.
great story,
It's
though.
a good compliment, honestly.
I'll never
And
forget
the fact that
hearing
you
it.
stuck around.
All right. That's not even the story. You got to explain the story.
Okay,
for a
Keith,
crowd.
explain the story.
Kelly was wearing these nice stockings, and I remember you have deli meat hang from the ceiling, and they're in stockings. So, and I like deli meat, and Kelly was wearing nice stockings. I thought the two looked the same, and gave her a nice compliment of salami legs.
Those aren't stockings. Deli meat's in.
Yeah.
That's why Keith does not work at a deli company.
If you get
Department store for women. Nice legs, honey. Those are nice salamis.
look, Kelly took it as a compliment. That's all that matters.
I don't know if she did. I think she just liked everything else you had to say
I
in
feel like we
general.
wouldn't have heard it if
I
she
think there's a
liked it.
pros and cons.
Yes, good
That's all
point.
that counts.
Oh.
But the
She
pros
likes the
outweigh
other
the cons.
pros.
So.
Well, Kelly did go to Sunday meals without me while I was in the Air Force.
This is true.
That's bigger.
Aw.
That's
you-
a keeper.
So you can tell who she liked more.
That's a keeper.
Because he wasn't there.
Oh, Keith and I, of course.
And
I
now we have
know.
a.
Remember when we went
Ani.
down for your basic training graduation?
Oh yeah.
That was
How
a
did I
good
forget?
time.
Antonio.
Yep, San Antonio.
I love San Antonio.
Oh, I didn't
Riverwalk?
get to that.
Oh.
Well, it was
That's a
fun.
Trip. The
Yeah, it
Mexican
was fun.
restaurant.
Massive
Who went
margaritas.
on that trip? Was it
Me.
Sissy,
Kelly,
Kelly,
Ryan.
Ryan?
Ani.
Ran into Keith.
Adam and Ani went?
Adam. Yep.
Adam and Ani
We
went.
did.
Yep.
Craw, did you go on that?
No.
San Antonio. Antonio? No.
Weren't you there?
No, I couldn't go. Me and Mom couldn't go. You couldn't go. Should have had a party.
Yeah, that was a good time. Good trip.
Must have been a good party.
I just remember Keith and Kelly had only been dating like a month before he left. And then you're on a trip with us, like flying down to Texas to go see your brand new boyfriend. And
Were you working at Geico at that point too?
Yeah,
Hey,
I
that's
like,
how-
just started Geico.
Oh yeah, you're like, oh yeah, Ryan. I work with Kelly's or Keith's girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Ironic.
yeah, did you?
Adam
You
and I
guys
just
were
got married,
newlyweds?
and
Oh yeah.
I had just
speaking of-
bought my house too.
Yeah, that's right. So we just got married, right? And that was almost 7 years ago.
Wow.
And Ani and I got married on the same anniversary as Mom and Dad's.
Yeah, so
yeah.
happy anniversary to you guys too.
Hey. Hey.
So they're on 40. You're on.
7.
7.
So that was awesome. What do we think about that?
Well, when I first started dating Mal, I had like a whole weekend or month of meeting family at your wedding and Keith's party. And it was just like I was inundated with
Non-stop.
meeting every person that you've ever been related to.
Well, I had finally gotten a boyfriend, so I was like, I'm gonna show him off.
Oh yeah.
I know everyone already.
Mal
Can
had to
I-
show me off, I guess.
Yeah.
Can I
Your
just
parents
say
came
I
to
knew?
Keith's,
Or
going away
your
party.
mother had to show me off because she was dragging me around that party like crazy.
Oh,
That's
she
what my
was so
mom's
proud.
for. That's what she's there for.
The gladiator.
Introduction.
Yep.
Right.
Can I just say I called that like a
We
year?
all called it.
Ah.
That one picture of you guys at the wedding
'cause
where Mal
Brian
was,
was
like,
dressed-
laughing.
Brian had a
Before you were
beard
dating.
like Leonidas, and that's
Which,
how I
which
remembered
wedding
you.
was that, Mel?
I don't even know who's Dave's
The
wedding.
Levoy wedding?
Was that the Levi wedding?
Steve's
So
wedding.
wait, were you guys dating then?
No.
That's
See,
not-
but that photo definitely looked like you were going to get married someday.
Well,
the first
I called
time
it.
that Mal, the first wedding that Mal brought me to with the family, we were almost there, and Mal said, "Oh, by the way, My brother Ryan is in the wedding, and he might try to fight you when he gets drunk.
What?
Because that was during
That was
Ryan's
Gus.
like, I'm a big bad
I'm not
guy.
an
I'm
angry drunk.
Wait, you said it seriously?
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
She was giving me
I
a
like
warning.
picking up
She
people.
waited until we were almost there.
Oh no.
I don't like the
Ryan
fight.
picking up like parking things,
It's a fair assessment.
I just
whipping
like to
things
get
with poison ivy.
Ryan's got his
drunk
beer
Ryan.
muscles.
I like the pick up thing.
Oh, wait. No, I remember at the man cave when Ryan went down to the street corner where the street sign was there between Pleasant and whatever that was, and he rips it out. He just beer muscles that thing out of the ground.
Yep.
That's a true story.
You got some
It's
feist.
true.
That's
It
Gus
is true.
Gus.
Wait, who's this
Yep.
person next to Brian and next to you?
Yes,
Shmoo?
Ani,
Hear her get introduced to Adam.
we got to hear your Jero's family story.
Can I get your stories, please?
Annie.
Oh, I thought we were talking. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking to Kateri.
Oh, Kateri.
Kateri, we're hearing her stories.
Aye.
What's your favorite story about your grandparents?
Pet.
I think she said puppies.
I think so. Pretty good.
Puppies.
Was that puppies?
Puppy.
Yep, puppies.
Oh,
That's
cheering on the
Addie's favorite
puppies.
too.
Addie says she likes puppies too. You want to say it? Say puppies. Thank you.
Ani, what's your first impression or story of coming around?
Come here, child. Hi. Well, I've known you guys. I have home video of you guys as children.
That's true.
This is true.
Ironic.
I'm sorry, Izzy.
Which first impression? Like small children,
I have
middle school
I have
Mally.
video of you
Yep.
in my basement.
Yep.
At Tanya's 13th.
One of those early, early teens.
How about when you started dating Adam? Let's fast forward a
I
little
met you
bit.
all on the 4th of July.
I remember that.
Oh.
Oh.
It was the first time he brought me around.
Ah.
I forgot about that.
Honey, that's when we became best friends, remember?
I do. I do remember.
Aww.
Where's the ball? The ball's over there.
Here.
Do you want to say hi?
I will say, out of all of the ladies that married into the family, Ani's the only one that I didn't know about. I had it like when Adam proposed. No idea
Oh, I had no
that
idea.
it was going to happen. I knew about Kraz, I knew about Kelly's, but not Ani's. Adam kept that locked up. What's that?
I didn't know either.
Yeah, I mean, kind of want it
That's
that
how
way,
it's
right?
supposed to be.
We definitely want it to be a secret.
Well, most of your family knew when I was.
Yeah, that's true.
We did?
Yeah, we all looked out the window. We're like, Brian's here.
Oh, yeah,
Mallory's
we all
not
laughed.
here.
Oh, yeah, we're like,
You,
well,
no,
Brian's here.
nobody was there except your mom when I first got there.
Oh, right.
Brian
was there.
left.
No, I hung out with your mom for a while before anyone arrived.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, then I'm thinking of a different memory.
I said, "Where is everybody?" And she said, "Oh, they went to look at a house."
Oh,
Brian's like, oh, well,
Well,
I guess I'll wait.
I
Now,
do
did you
remember
know that
you
Ryan
having
was
a
gonna
bottle of
propose to
blue,
you?
and I was like, oh.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I made myself scarce.
100%.
Carl, weren't you there?
Oh, yeah.
And didn't we go stand outside and we're like, I think he's asking. Yep.
Yes. Oh, well, your father sent everyone outside.
Yeah. That I
Sent you
remember.
outside to help with the Christmas lights.
See, you got a great memory of that. I just remember gossiping with Craw outside.
And
Well-
then Mel was coming home, so I had to leave
Yes.
Yep.
because she didn't know I was there.
Well, when Craw and Ryan were getting engaged, I knew
We were all
All of
just
it.
sitting on the couch waiting for them to come home. We're like,
yes.
act normal, let them
But I
surprise
was
us.
living with Craw at that point, and I knew Ryan was going to be proposing that day, and they were going out tree hunting. And Craw's like, come on, we got to go cut down the tree. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm going to stay home and watch Say Yes to the Dress. Hint, hint. And then,
All
yeah.
weekend we watched Say Yes to the Dress, and I had no idea.
Yep.
Wow.
I had no idea that Ryan flew to Louisiana to go ask my parents' permission and then flew back the next day.
Forgot you
Wow.
flew down there.
You did a one-night
All
fly
sorts of
down?
things.
One night fly down.
Wow.
Scary.
I bet.
Because if they said no, I'd be stuck down there. Like,
They'd rip up your
Were you
tickets.
afraid they weren't going to drive you to the
Yeah.
airport?
We're allowed to come back.
it was pre-Uber time. You had to hail a cab back then.
Or me, who kept driving around the airport waiting for Ryan to land and be at the pickup lane. Good memories.
That was a very good memory.
Yeah.
Wyatt, you got something to say?
What is your favorite memory of Grandpa and Grandma?
Tinkle.
What?
Tinkle.
I think you said table
Table?
or tinkle.
Tinkle.
Musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
Musical chairs. Howdy.
Addy.
So, 40 years. This isn't the end. It's just another year.
Just a little check-in, you know?
Yeah, this is a little check-in, a milestone that you're hitting, but there's still many, many more. So this video, I think we're just showing our love to the parents, to our expanding family, all the great memories we had, but we're still going to have many, many more.
Yeah, yep.
And I think how about those lovebirds always making sure they dance to their wedding song whenever it's on? Most people don't really do that. Like, they always find a way to dance to their song.
Oh, Brown-Eyed Girl.
Come here.
No.
Yeah,
It's a Me,
Shmuel.
Izzy, and Petiri song.
So I think with that, this is probably a good place to leave it because we got kids we're losing, and
Yep.
Shmoo, wave
this has
to
been
the camera.
something. Wave to the camera. Say hi.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Just don't
What
push
a
the
great way.
computer over. Hey, Shmoo.
It says all files deleted.
No.
Oh, no.
Shmoo's gonna shmoo.
So I think with this, how's about we give one good solid congratulations and we love you. Okay?
Sounds good.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we got Keith. Well, Keith is indisposed at the moment. Yeah, I know. Come here. Come here.
Oh.
Petiri, come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Well, Keith does say congratulations and
He does.
we love you just from afar. Keith. So with that, how's about
I didn't even notice he got up.
1, 2, 3. Congratulations. And we love
We love you.
guys. Happy anniversary.
Happy 40.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. Aunt Pat's ciao.
Ciao.
All right. It's actually kind of.
And when does the live stream end?
I just have to hit stop.
Okay.
I actually don't know how this is going to turn out because there's.
Oh,
Sean. So. Yeah.
We got our Tasmanian devil back
Yeah, we
here.
got.
Yep.
Shmoo.
Oh, shit.
Got a Shmoo. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and we will see you
Bye, guys.
next time.
Bye.
Go Pokemon is on the
I didn't realize we had a sponsor.
Sponsored by Dad's favorite drink. Sponsored by Huddy. So we're here at the Ministry Center to film the podcast episode for the parents' wedding anniversary. And I'm here with the kids early because I had to get some setup done.
And there's a disaster!
It's not a disaster.
Oh, but there's just something wrong. It's a big problem.
It is a big problem, but it's not a disaster.
It's a big
Kids are on the.
problem.
Hey, relax. We're gonna be just fine.
How am I going to get there forever? No, that.
So to take the van, I took Ani's keys, which means that Ani has my keys. Oh, wait a minute. I just got a message from somebody that might be able to let me in. I'm gonna get back to that.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Sorry, I was doing something. Love you. Bye. Okay, do it again. What'd you guys say?
From our family to yours, a Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
There you go.
He's always hot. I mean, you look good.
Hold on, kiddo.
Just put like they've had things happen. Actually, I might like someone. Someone's
that.
laughing. Yeah, so I have to.
No,
Like,
Terry.
fine, I'll just re-record it.
Can I have that, please?
Who's phone?
Yeah, mine. Yes, can I have that? Here, let's trade. Thanks.
Honey.
First.
All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. I thought this was a lot of fun to do, to sit down with the siblings and the in-laws, all the kids, and do a little podcast. Had some issues on the technical side with the audio, but hey, comes with it. But happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. We love you guys very much, and we wish you another 40 years of Jerosing. So I hope you enjoy this. Come back to it whenever you want. It is a memory made. So just like the 40 years of living. Love you guys. We'll see you soon.